Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. You guys are awesome, man. As usual, just a quick announcement. I posted another video today I posted it yesterday and it was getting checked and I accidentally put it on private and it kind of fucked up the whole algorithm. So if you didn't see it pop up, you got to pop up right here. Go check that video out because it is wild. But anyways, shout out my Patreon, shout out my IG followers. Go check that out. We're moving straight along to the YNW Melly case. This is the final witness for the state. Now, you can tell Izzy's over here all cozy and shit because we're about to get into the fine details of what's going on here. The detective is going to go through the footage of Melly seen at a video shoot literally right after shooting his homies. Now let's see what's going on here.
From that evening on October 26, 2018?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was it that you viewed?
It was a video that was obtained through open source videos of the defendant along with the co-defendant up in Melbourne, Florida at
hold on.
Some type of video shoot or something like that.
Hold on. He said his co-defendant, so that means Bortland, real name Cortland. That's how it goes. It's Cortland. Somebody says his name is Bortland. They're bloods, you know. At the time, the little children were bloods, so it's Bortland because you can't use the C. So, anyways, two of them were at the video shoot. So, I mean, even if they were innocent, which they're obviously not, I mean, what kind of behavior is that? You just went through a drive-by and y'all are at the video shoot? Like, that's crazy to me.
We were able to identify the degree coordinates in that location.
And he said one more thing. He said he got the video through open source. So they're posting this shit. Or at least somebody around them is posting the shit thinking like it's all groovy. We post this and, you know, it's not going to... What's with the snitching? Like, Criminal Lawyer Reacts. It's a great channel. He almost has 1 million subscribers. Go check him out. He's always like, stop the self-snitching, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why are you snitching so much on yourself? This is the generation of self-snitching. Like, I swear to you, I always found that shit weird as hell. You're posting where you're at, what you're doing, all times, even the shady shit. Like, what kind of shit is that?
So previously shown to defense counsel and marked as states quintuple D for identification purposes. Do you recognize that?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that?
It's the disc that we produced for this case. It was a video that Tiffany Slade posted on Facebook Live of the defendant at that location.
And does that video and that disc fairly and accurately represent the video that was posted on Facebook Live on October 26, 2018?
Yes, ma'am.
Any additions or deletions?
No, ma'am.
Now, at this time, the state would request to move states quintuple D in as states 105.
Just the way she carries herself, the way she asks her questions, she's not commanding of the courtroom. I've seen some female lawyers, like in the Darrell Brooks case, when they speak, you're listening to them. Like, there's clear intent. Even though he was an asshole and the court was almost a circus, there's like clear intent in their voice. They're strong. You know that, like, if I talk to that woman one-on-one, the head lawyer, one-on-one on some crazy shit, she'll stand her ground. I'm pretty sure, 90% sure she'll stand her ground. Maybe not in a fighting aspect, but like she'll speak back to you. She's not going to be taken lightly. This prosecutor right here, if in my head, if I got her one-on-one, I feel like she would be a timid person. Like, she would back down from the conflict, and it's showing in the way she's presenting, in my opinion. It's almost like, so does this CD accurately depict them? Are you sure? Like, I'm not even sure. Like, it's just so, like, the tone, you could say the exact same words that she said. It's just the tone that she's using gives me this insecure vibe compared to another female prosecutor that gives me this bulldog vibe. You have to have that vibe, and Melly's lawyer is the complete opposite of her. He is a bulldog up in there. He's here to tear shit up. He's here to eat it up, dismiss it, throw it away. He's here for the big game. You know, he's not here to lose. Losing is not running through his mind. That's why I think Melly's gonna win this trial.
Is there any objection? No objection. It'll be admitted.
States quintuple B or United States null.
Boom. Let's take a moment. What we say? What does criminal lawyer React say? Stop the self snitching, bro. You know this man is fresh off of some police involved shit. Why are we taking recordings right now? Why are we taking recordings? My people, man, they don't know when to chill sometimes, dog. Like,
it's a video shoot.
there he is.
Live. What happened?
Y'all see Melly?
Y'all see talking about his dog gone. He said he's still out here. Melly in the motherfucking building, bro. In the motherfucking place to be. We got motherfucking murder video shoot. Melly is here. And he's wrapping his motherfucking dog. Talking about his dog dead and gone. It's gossip. Melly out here for his dog. After came, walked out, popped crumb. My dog gone, rest in peace to my dog. Security guard right on his ass, ain't nobody gonna fuck with him.
All right, right there. See, I guess this is kind of earlier on because she's thinking he's innocent. But I mean, if I was the homie of Melly, I would already know what type of time this shit is. This shit don't make no sense. I would be trying to distance myself. She's saying, oh, the security is on him. You know, rest in peace, his homies. You know, still at the motherfucking video shoot. Regardless, we gonna grind. We gonna get to it. Not knowing that this is weird as shit. Think about it. Lifelong friend, your brother, lifelong friend, your sibling, basically, right? Got shot at. Died, and you're at a fucking video shoot the next day. It's weird. You know what I mean? And then she's gonna go on and say like, oh, you know, rest in peace their dogs and this and that. Like, nah. This is I know Melly didn't want this recording out, but yeah, you know, the people around you, the things you do, it's gonna catch up to you, bro. It's gonna catch up to you. And they did such a shitty job at patching the whole crime scene together. I'm surprised Jortland was even out there with him because he's the one that went there and gave the story. But they're both there at the video shoot. Look at that hairstyle. They're hood out here. It's nothing but hood out here. Look at him, just chilling, cocky, about to make that money, throwing up his hand signs, throwing up his affiliation. Look at that. Look at all that. Him and Bortland. Now, you have to think that Bortland, like, you don't think in the corner of your brain somewhere that, yo, Melly could do the same thing to me. Or they must just be that fucking tight to be like, yeah, fuck these guys. We're running this shit. We're going to be the superstars. It's me and you. And we're going to use this whole story to boost us even harder. Because in my mind, if I was in his position, I'm already thinking, okay, if I got away with this, we're boosting our careers even higher. This is a whole story. This is a whole album for the homies, for the dead homies. You know what I mean? So, like, I have to say that handshake is quite impressive. I only give the regular dap. If I give you a little extra, like, you know, I'll give you, all right, homie, loved one, all right. But if it's for real, I'm gonna grab you and just be like, all right, respect, but they got a whole situation happening right here. Like, hold up.
Melly still turned regardless of what happened this early morning.
You hear what she said? Melly still turned regardless what happened. Yeah, okay. You're lo and behold, this post, she never would have knew this post would have been in federal court.
If he still like to be very positive, turn still. Hey, but no, still turn. Regardless of what happened, you already know.
Regardless of what happened, you already know.
Got movie baby. What's happening? What's happening, nigga? You already know it's a video shoot. Not here at the park. You going out, whatever. There you go. You have to park before, you know, that bitch. Oh, they got a video, right? So
They got the drones out there. They got everything. Nah, I'll tell you one thing about black folks, though. We know we start dancing everywhere. We'll start dancing in the parking lot. You hear there's no music, right? My boy is getting lit. You know? But it's crazy how he could be that lighthearted. It's still like a mind fuck to me that he's so lighthearted throughout all of this. Then, now, and I'm assuming all in between, the dude is just out here chilling. Like, oh, death penalty, capital punishment. Oh, that's cool. You know, I'll crack jokes with the female attorney over here. We'll hang out. We'll be cool.
and everybody, you know how you shoot a video from way up in the sky. Motherfucking, what's it called? No. Yeah, whatever that is called,
The individual over on the left in the light denim jacket, were you able to identify that as Portland Henry?
Yes.
Do you see the individual known to you as Jameson Francois that's been present in this video as well?
I don't see him in this screenshot here.
Okay. Have you seen him previously while watching this video
Yes.
at other times?
Yes.
Okay. So at that point, I'll conclude publishing at 3:22.
I don't know, man. I feel like you should have known that, lady. He said I can't see him in the screenshot. Oh, okay, but you've seen him there, right? Yes. Like, these small things start to add up for the jury. At least they'd start to add up for me. I'd be like, yo, this lady, man, I don't really trust her. I'm gonna go with the reasonable doubt option. You know what I mean? Because I really don't know. And if you notice, they're doing reasonable. The defense for this whole case is reasonable doubt. They're not trying to say that he didn't do it. They're just saying that it's not enough evidence that he did it. You know what I mean? So the whole case is a crazy one.
So, Detective, right, I'm showing you what's been previously entered in as State 14. Was this jacket in Miramar evidence at the time that video was taken?
Yes, ma'am.
This is not the same jacket that's pictured on that video.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, when you're going through these phone records, is everybody saved as their full legal name?
No, ma'am.
Okay. When you're looking through the phone number for the extraction for Mr. Thomas, that 772-713-2341 number that you described, what number is the 9807 number saved as? How is that saved in that phone?
For the 9807, I believe he's listed as Julie.
Okay. And if you're not sure at any point, please don't ask. If you need to refer or refresh recollection, please let me know.
All right, so basically I kind of skipped through a bit of it, but she's going through the text messages and she's trying to get what each one, what each person's code name is because they don't go by legal names. So they're just clarifying it for the jury.
9807 phone number. How does the 9807 phone number have Chris Thomas saved in it?
Chris is saved as Slim.
Okay, and that's in the 9807 phone number?
Yes.
Okay. With regards to the 772-713-9807 number, how is the Anthony Williams, the 954-248-9081 saved?
He's saved as Twin.
No. When you go to Anthony Williams' phone extraction and look at the contacts for that, how is the 772-713-9807 phone number saved?
He's saved as Twin.
When you look in the Anthony Williams 954-248-9081, how is Christopher Thomas or Judy saved as?
He has been saved as Spoon.
And when you're looking in Celebrate, does Celebrate translate all the emojis?
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
And when you're the Celebrate extractions for the phone number of 772-713-9807, what name does that phone assign to the owner?
The phone doesn't assign the name. The person assigns a name to the phone.
Okay. And so where does the young sack chaser Howard name come from?
That comes from the Apple ID.
Okay. And where is that Apple ID on the Facebook account for that young sack chaser Howard? And
All right, so they're just basically distinguishing names through text messages at this point. But the main thing about this, the main takeaway is that, this guy is having fun with his best friend while his other two best friends are dead. I mean, the homie's guilty. But at the end of the day, I really don't think that's strong enough. Like, to convict somebody for capital punishment, that's a lot to ask, especially the jury doesn't know who this person is personally. I'm pretty sure some mid-American family that doesn't really watch hip-hop, doesn't know nothing about any of this shit, right? They're just going by the facts that the lawyers present to them. He's going to get off. I think he's going to get off. That's my vote for that shit. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. We're going to pretty much conclude this when the trial, after the defense kind of gives their arguments and it ends. Until the next one, people, stay inside. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'm going to see you in the next one.